corn sutton was a sight to see, with a beard like the roots of a mountain tree. Overall stained, boots full of clay. He'd say I was born for stealing, not for pay. He carved his mash with a mason's hand, swore his whiskey could raise the dead or the damned. When the feds came snooping, he'd laugh and spit. Y'all don't drink enough to understand this wit. He wrote his own book on how to get free. Me and my liquor, pure hillbilly poetry. Grinned through the smoke of his copper fire, saying moonshines to him and sins the choir. Junior Johnson, born with speed in his veins, turned red dirt roads into runaway trains. He learned to drive from his daddy's hand, dodging revenuers through Carolina land. With jars in the trunk and a prayer on his lip, he'd drift through curves like a ghostly ship. He'd say, if you can't catch me, I ain't done wrong. And his V8 roared like a gospel song. When the chase was over, he took to the track, swapped the back roads heat for the grandstands clack. From moonlight halls to NASCAR fame, he proved that the wild and the righteous are often the same. Wore the hills like a crown. The law rode in, but they never rode down. He packed a rifle and a rebel's grin, said the law ain't just when it taxes sin. They called him a thief, but the folks all cheered, cause his whiskey healed what the hard time seared. He'd smuggle by mule through fog and pine, each jug a sermon, each trail a shrine. The revenuers came, but the mountains lied. Redman went east while he drank Riverside. He's long gone now, but the tale remains, a king uncrowned, but the legend reigns. Amos Owens lived where the cherries grow red, mixed his mash with a wink and said, ain't no harm in fruit and fun, just don't drink it all before the work's done. He soaked those cherries in mountain fire, sweet on the tongue but mean to liars. They'd line up miles for a taste or two and leave with more than their moral skew. The preacher came once, said, son, that's sin. Amos poured him a jar and said, drink again. By sundown the choir was singing his name, Cherry Bounce King, forever his fame. Maggie Bailey wore her Sunday best, a pistol in her purse and a cross on her chest. Ran her shine with grace and charm, no man or badge could do her harm. From Harlan Holler to County Fair, folks whispered her name like mountain prayer. She'd sail to Coleman, judges too, said, if you drink, I won't judge you. The lawmen to smile, pretending blind, cause Maggie's whiskey was pure divine. She outlived them all with her laughing wit, proof a woman could bootleg and never quit. Down in Mississippi where the river bends wide, lived Perry Martin with his pride. A man with a recipe born of the clay, PM whiskey kept the blues away. Folks said his steels glowed under the stars, while speakeasies whispered his name in bars. The feds came once, he poured them a glass, said, now you'll understand why my legend will last. They staggered off grinning, forgot the arrest, left Perry alone. His shine was the best. He said the Lord made corn and man made steel, so I'm just fulfilling divine free will. And there was Al from the city of steel, made his fortune on the bootleg deal. He called down south for the purest flow, said your corn whiskey's gold, I'll make it snow. He greased the tracks, he paid the men, bought more judges than a court could pen. But even Al knew the southern creed, good shines born from faith and need. He raised his glass to the hills one night, said y'all make sin taste downright right. Now the cities roar, but the echoes call to the backwoods heart of the bootleggers ball. Raise your glass to the hills and the jars, to the outlaws who reach for the star. From corn to copper, through smoke and song, they prove rebellion can dance all night long. Laugh through the law, toast the fight, shine up your soul in the pale moonlight. From Harlan to Jackson, they answered the call. Pour one bless 'em all. Let the fiddles fade and the night wind crawl. We'll keep on singing at the Bootleggers Ball.